Hi everybody, I hope you're having a fabulous day. I have been so busy that I just got around to starting to edit this vlog, and it's kind of like a day in the life vlog. I realized I'd never really done anything like that before, so I decided to just film throughout the day, and then I put them all together, and here we are. Enjoy! So we're starting in the afternoon because I didn't film any of my morning this day. That'll be coming up next. But in the afternoon, I make my bed, and that is the first clip you saw. And I've done that a lot with you guys, so obviously you know that I do that. And but after that, I will do some organizing and putting things back where they belong. To do that, I have to elevate the chair, which is how I'm getting taller. And then that's how I can reach things in the closet and hangers and shoes and all that stuff and everything on the top shelf. I also am aware that I make a lot of weird faces during this clip. That is just the nature of myself. Oh, here we go. Coffee break. It's very important to stay caffeinated. Right now I'm currently drinking water because water is much more important than caffeine. But I love my caffeine, and that bottle that I'm drinking is from school, and they sell those for $2, and they're like, there's vanilla lattes and caramel lattes and black coffee, and it's just delicious. But as you can tell, there's my closet. I'm pretty actually happy with the way the closet looks right now. I've kind of had a love-hate relationship with it. But I like how everything is kind of organized right now. And especially since I'll be going to college in a few months, I'll have to like start going through it and packing things up anyway. So I'm not really worried about it too much at the moment. I am, however, worried about, how I'm going to fit all of my clothes in college, because I recently just went on a college visit this last weekend, and I saw a dorm room, and in the dorm room it's literally just a standing wardrobe, not this nice big open closet with shelf space and everything, and I am just, hopefully I can figure it out. But luckily, there's some stuff that I've been holding on to that does not fit me, just because, I have the space and whatever. And there's some stuff that I just keep in there for storage reasons, so that's not as big a deal. But yeah, college will be interesting to figure out how all of my things that I own will fit. I'm gonna go more in depth in the podcast this week about college and college visits and what my plans are, and all of that fun stuff. And I know that I am looking very hazardous right now. I know that it looks like I'm about 2 seconds away from falling out of this chair. I know that. I realize that. I see that. Trust me, there is not a single person more annoyed at the way that I am sitting right now than me. And there's kind of two things at play here. It's the seat. The seat sucks. And I just talked to my mom this morning, and the insurance company gave the seating people the wrong ID, because each insurance claim is organized by ID number, and because this is like a medical claim, it has a specific ID number. And so the insurance company, not the hospital, gave the seating people the wrong ID number, and so now they have to resubmit all the paperwork. So the seat is screwed up, which is absolutely just comical because this seat has been in there for only 6 months. And B, my rib cage is shifted. I don't know, you can't really see because I'm lifting up pillows, but earlier you could see that I was really, my torso leans like, it juts inward at my left, and, like, I lean, I look like I have a serious lean, and yes, I do, but it's also because my left rib cage, and you can kind of see it now, my left rib cage is pushed out so far that my entire torso, curves. So that's a whole other issue, and that is why I just look like I'm falling out of the chair, and I know that it's horrible, and trust me, it's not comfortable either, but I can only work with what I have at the moment. What I have at the moment is not anything, spectacular. Speaking of back pain, I recently got a massage last weekend, which thank God for it, because that massage was absolutely necessary. I feel a lot better. It's definitely not 100% yet, but we're definitely getting into the right direction. Obviously, you can tell the way that I lean and sit, there's gonna be some issues. But yes, I'm very happy with that massage. It's Massage Envy in Clive is the name of that place, if you would like to check it out. Let's see what Past Me is doing now. Right now, I believe this is when I am picking up things. So you just saw me pick up the pillows. And then, yep, so that block, fun fact, attaches to the chair. And that's how the chair is able to stand. Or how I'm able to stand in the chair, because then my knees get support and they don't buckle under me or anything. And that normally is just stowed up in the closet when I am not standing. Yeah, so that's that. And then I think I'll pick up my braces just right after that. And all of that was on the floor. It was so annoying because that day there was so much stuff on the floor that I had to pick up, like, because I had therapy the night before I filmed this, and that night I just kind of thrown everything on the ground because I didn't want to put it away. I was, like, too sore. And so I had to, like, pick it all up. It was great. You can obviously see that it's not easy, and I was very concerned that it was gonna fall on my head. Also, please let me know if you guys like this kind of vlog where I film and then narrate over it after the fact. I just thought it was kind of a fun way to connect with you guys, and more, like, this was filmed a couple of days ago, but when I'm speaking, it'll only have been like one day, or maybe I'll even get it up in the same day, who knows. So it's just more to update you on and just, like, be more interactive, I guess. And also, it's just a lot easier to film actions and then talk over it when you're trying to talk and also do things, but also make sure that the camera's still picking up audio and visual. It's kind of hard. And don't worry about audio things. I'm also going to be rebooting the podcast. You heard me mention that a little bit ago. I'm very excited for that. I have, like, so many things that are going through my head about the podcast, that I'm just excited to talk to you guys about. I'm actually gonna go start filming a new episode after I get done editing this. And you can see what I just picked up is my braces. They are pink and they do have unicorns on them. And yes, I'm aware that I'm 18 and going to college in 6 months. But I love pink and unicorns, and I always will. And those are specifically for standing. My ankles, when I bear weight, can't withstand it for a long period of time, so it just gives my ankle more support, my heel more support. I also have no arch, which is just so fun. And I also, because so the brace gives me arch support so that I would get an arch, but because of the braces, I have to wear those wonderfully glamorous sneakers. It's also just, it's really funny to watch this back and just see myself kind of, like, do dumb things, or, like, whatever my face is doing. It makes me laugh. But yeah, also I was listening to my headphones way too loud, and you can hear the music through the camera. So like I don't want to get copyrighted or anything for that. But yeah, see, there I am. I'm exhausted. That's the face of an exhausted person. There's my grabber thing. I call that the grabber thing because it's literally there for me to grab things. That guy, without it, I would be lost in life. He just saves me a lot of time. And with that, we are through with the closet and this part of my afternoon. We've got lots more fun things coming up. And yeah, so stay tuned. Hello. This feels very odd. I never vlog this early in the morning, but I figured, why not? You know, there's a first time for everything. It is 8:30 currently, and I have to get ready for school. So I need to see how cold it is today. Oh joy, it's 56 right now. That's gonna be 67 when I leave. Do you know what that means? Sweater day. It's a sweater day. Yeah, I never vlog this early, and like I am a zombie right now because I've been up since 6 trying to get homework done. Success. So it is a whopping 55 degrees outside or something, and it's only gonna get in the 60s, and that normally means it's gonna be chilly with wind. So this is a new sweater that I got at Target. So we're doing a gray sweater and just black leggings. But yeah, so there's my outfit. Today I have test to take in AP Euro and a test tomorrow in chemistry, so that's fun. My chair did not get charged last night, so that's fun. And yeah, we're living, we're loving, we're thriving. I'll see you when I look less like a mess. I have to go wake Alexis up, but that should be fun. I promised you would see me when I look like less like a mess. So here I am. I'm actually at school. This is the first time I've ever filmed anything at school with my coffee. This is a pumpkin pie latte with whipped cream from Coffeesmith, which is a new, not new, just a local coffee shop just down the road from us, and it is so, so good. You may see from my annoyance, my irritation, my questioning glance, and you may be wondering what's going on. Well, this particular day was last Thursday, Thursday. I can't remember. Sometime last week. And the whole thing was that the Wi-Fi went out across the whole school. So instead of being able to use my lunch period as a work period, I decided to read. This book, actually, I finished. So there you go, there's a book update. And I think this is the first time you've actually seen me read a book. So, yeah, have fun with that. Make your own analysis at your own will. But in the last week, I've finished that book. I've also, this one that I'm reading is called The Family Remains. It is a sequel to a book called The Family Upstairs, which I'll be discussing in the second half of my books that I read in 2022. So I finished that one. I finished The Wedding Dress Sewing Circle, which has been on my bookshelf the whole summer, and that was so good. Yesterday, in a whopping span of 3 hours, I finished another book called The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager, and he is a phenomenal thriller writer, and I love that book. My thoughts and reviews are coming in a blog post. This month's Caroline's Book Club is spine tingling reads, and The House Across the Lake is leading the pack. And I think that's it for all I finished. But I'm in the middle of the Alexander Hamilton biography. I'm 100 pages in. So that is all of my book updates for you. But yeah, this clip, I was just like super annoyed that the internet was out. But at least I got some more reading done. And then the internet didn't come back on until like the end of third block. And so, like, for chemistry, we didn't have any computers to do work or anything. This is actually quite interesting for me to see myself read, just because I never think about it. But yeah, I wonder what you all think. People tell me that I read fast, and I guess from the zipping of my head, I do that. Also, this day, I am so annoyed as well at the fact that I walked around all day with my hair with that little weird loop thing, like just flopping around. That's mortifying, but I guess you can't really do anything about it now. But yeah, this was last Thursday. Yes, it was, because I remember specifically because on my coffee, the barista wrote, "Hang in there, it's Friday Eve." So this was Thursday. Okay. And then I went on that college visit on Saturday. My brain has just been a jumble of mush. Coming off of Mercury retrograde, which we will talk about more in the podcast, my body and my brain and my thoughts and my ability to just be a human being has been like the worst it has ever been. And like, I'm so tired. Like, this week has been the longest week ever, and I feel like there have been consecutive weeks where they've been the longest week ever, but it just, like, nothing will chill. But yeah, so now I've decided to stop reading. Yes, and then I decided to check the Wi-Fi again. It's not gonna work. Spoiler alert. Yep, there's my face. You can see my face. My face is so enthralled. But it's not working. It was so annoying because I couldn't even get into my computer because the way to get into it, I had to be connected to Wi-Fi. So, like, I couldn't even function, and I was just so irritated. So mad. So look at my nails. Yes, my nails. I don't know if you caught it, but they have a new Halloween design on them. They have pumpkins and moons and stars and scary things. So that's fun. Yep. There's my face again. Yep. My eyelashes also, I'm just noticing that. They kind of look good. They kind of suck. Same with my brows. Yeah. Hello. This is a very different part of my life that is a little different from most people's lives, so I thought I would film it. We had to stop and take a break to charge the wheelchair because the wheelchair was dying, and if the wheelchairs die, I don't have any way to get around. So I had to take a break from my oh so important day and let it get some battery because it was like starting to like slow down on me, and it like was barely moving and just like crawling, and I was just like, this is not gonna do. So I'm waiting for it to charge for a little bit. Exciting news though, I got my first college acceptance. I got accepted into Wartburg, which I actually don't know the distance it is away from here. I know where it is, but I just don't know distance. Like, anything related to geography, it just out brain. Unless it has to do with like European history, then sign me up. But so I got accepted to Warburg, and my dad went to Warburg when he was in college. He played football there. And none of my other siblings have gone to Warburg. I don't know if... I know Alexis and Kenzie for sure didn't apply. I don't think Ryan applied. MJ might have, but I don't know. But yeah, so first college acceptance. I'm still waiting on 4 more, but at least I know that I have a landing spot now, which is very exciting. So I can kind of, start planning a little bit more and less freak out. But yeah, that's just what I'm doing. I'm waiting for food. We don't order food because we don't have any food here. This week was leftover week and clear out the fridge a week, and we've done that. So now it's time to go to the grocery store. And today I spent like an hour organizing like the fridge and the kitchen, like at least like where all of my snacks and stuff are. So yeah. Anyway, I think food is here, so I'm gonna go eat and charge my chair.